Caitlin, hello.
Hello.
Hello. We're in the news center today. We're in the How to Become a Terrible Person news offices, a.k.a. we're sitting on the couch.
Yes.
In front of the TV. But we have technology. We got the TV on. And we got the news. So get ready for, what people come to How to Become a Terrible Person for are news updates. So get ready, because How to Become a Terrible Person this week is all about journalism.
Something that Grant knows a lot about.
Something I spent $100,000 on and am currently in debt to the point where I will die with that debt. For a dead profession.
That's not true.
It's fucked. 100%. Okay, so this is what we call a last minute episode. Would you say that's accurate?
Yeah.
Okay. If you go over to www.terribleperson.co and sign up for the premiums, you will see an extended premium episode this week. We recorded as usual. Yes. Caitlin had a major life event this week.
I did.
Major life event. Literally, she called me at 9 a.m. on, what was it, Tuesday? Mm-hmm. And he said, Grant, this happened. And I said, holy fuck.
Yeah.
And I talked to you off a ledge, kind of. It was shocking, to say the least. I was shocked. You were shocked. And we recorded an episode, 2 episodes of the podcast, and the free episode this week was just going to be pretty much just like a hella shit talk episode, right?
Yeah.
And what I ended up doing is at lunch today, we had a Domino's pizza, and over Domino's pizza, we said, let's just make that fully premium to avoid any issue.
Yeah, just because.
When you sign up, you'll understand. But basically, and I said a lot of really mean, hurtful shit about some folks, and I ended up editing out. So at the beginning of the Terrible Person premium episode, there is something we normally don't do. I beeped a lot of stuff. But then the rest of the episode proceeds to be insane. I was really obsessed with looking up gay pornography with Siri.
Yeah. That
was a big part of this week's episode. A big part. So if that seems like something you're into, what else do we talk about? I talked about shitting on a dumpster, wiping my ass with a newspaper.
Grant told all of his horrifying shit stories.
Yeah, we needed some time. But I listened to the, it's an hour and 16 minutes, I think. And it's a free episode into the premium episode, but just go listen to it. And if you're already subscribed, thank you. I hope you enjoy this week's episode. It was fun towards the end. We had a lot of fun, I think.
Towards the end?
It was fun at the beginning. It was just like a lot of, it was some personal shit.
Yeah.
And then it gets funny. And then it gets funnier. And then we're pretty sure we're going to get canceled. Right?
Maybe.
I will. www.terribleperson.co. Go there now. Sign up for the episodes, and yes, thank you everyone for listening. We have a lot of listeners on the free episodes and the premium, so thank you everyone. We're going to start the episode.
Caitlin
and Grant are not medical or mental health professionals. How to Become a Terrible Person is for entertainment purposes only. Standard data and message rates apply to messages. Damn it, have some common sense, people.
Heyo, what's up? Welcome to How to Become a Terrible Person, a podcast on the internet for whoever the fuck wants to listen to it. Right?
A podcast for all.
Yeah, for all. We're all about inclusivity.
We don't discriminate.
Speaking of inclusivity, the only note I had, because this is an emergency episode and I burned through a lot of topics last night when we recorded. The only thing I had left over, actually not even left over, I thought of it as I was driving to work today, and it was, the computer brand Lenovo.
Yeah.
You know how you always see ads, or you probably have had one. Probably people listening to this might be listening to this episode on a Lenovo ThinkPad at work.
Yeah.
On a dock.
Isn't the Lenovo ThinkPad the number one business work computer?
Is it?
I think it is.
So I was driving to work and I thought I had 4 words come into my brain. Lenovo, or 3 words. Lenovo ThinkPad. And I said it to you and you laughed.
Yeah, but I
you were
don't
like, I don't know what it
I
means.
don't have no idea what it means. But it's funny.
It's a Lenovo ThinkPad for skinny, hairless gay guys. A Lenovo TwinkPad.
So does it look different than the normal
No.
Lenovo ThinkPad?
No, but I mean it's sleeker and more thoughtfully designed for the modern day Twink.
It's lighter. It's lighter than the average ThinkPad.
It's 4 ounces lighter. A little bit bigger screen, better speakers. So, Kate, we got the news on. We're in the newsroom. And it's funny because the cover,
a map with like a bunch of red dots. Are those sex offenders?
Yeah, those are sex offenders.
Oh, that's the weather.
Yeah.
I didn't have my glasses on, guys.
It's there's tornado warnings around the country.
What the fuck is all the red
and
dots?
then what's funny is it's like tornado warnings, tornadoes touching down, devastating the country. Then it's some House of Representatives controversy press conference, and then it's the screening of the Hot Cheetos movie.
Oh yeah.
So Kate, what else is going on? What do you got? Kate's now just watching the news. This is a distraction.
This is
Kate.
You put it on.
Well, I know, babe. You don't need to watch it. We're having a conversation. You talk during every movie we watch.
That's not true at all.
This is literally the same thing, but now you're like, we have microphones, so it's just like, well, I guess. Ooh, and there's an ad.
They used to, like garden hoses. They tangle, kink, and then they leak. And the sun turns expandable hoses into disposable junk.
God damn it.
Stop getting hosed. Get Hydro Steel, the new generation high-performance hose. The only one with triple layer fusion technology, made with real steel.
Wow.
Okay, the podcast is just us watching TV now.
Rubber, steel, industrial fibers. They combine.
It's funny how the news stations just know who their clients are.
Commercial grade
Like my dad would be watching this,
he
and he's
would.
like,
He'd be
"Oh my god,
I need that hose. It never
it's got
tingles.
500 PCI and 304 grade stainless steel.
It never kinks.
This is amazing." I didn't even know they could put diamond weave weather resistant protective sleeves on hoses like this. Buy hydrosteel.com. This is not an ad, but anyway, we got the TV on.
Yes, we do. The guy talking, he looks like a fat Jerry Springer.
Yeah, I can see that.
R.I.P.
That's my dad right there. That's you. That's you with the hose. That's
like a
that's me.
7-year-old girl.
A guy's just who waters their lawn with a hose? You know what I mean? What is it? 1950?
Yeah, right. Like
if you live in a house like that, if you live in a fucking giant house, brick house, and you have that pool and you don't have underground sprinkling, you fucked your life up.
Yeah, like I feel like most people these days, like if you have a grass landscape, you probably have like a sprinkling system or whatever. Or you live in a place that has like enough weather where.
So it just said this hose was $30. Or no, $30, and then they're like, well, if you call now, we'll give you this yeah, so wait, hold on, get a second unit for 50% off.
So you can get 2 hoses
for $45. So how much do you think that hose costs to make?
Well, I mean, it did have, what was it, diamond grip technology or something?
I mean, that diamond grip technology, we all know that's very expensive.
So I'm going to go on a limb here and say it probably costs like $6 to produce.
You know, they say they just showed a clip of guys golfing, and they're like, those are the best athletes in the world, are golfers. Have you ever heard that?
I have not.
Vape Queen.
Sorry, I know that was so loud. Why was it so loud?
Because you're doing it directly into the microphone. That's why people tune in for news and vape sounds.
Sorry.
That's not even nicotine. It's crystal meth.
Yes. It's actually a mixture of the two.
Nicotine and crystal meth. You would think if you smoke crystal meth, you really wouldn't need the nicotine at that point.
No, it kind of like helps like mellow it out a bit, you know?
That's like I'm gonna dig a hole with this small shovel, and then I'm gonna throw a grenade into it. So yeah, Kate, hot week.
Grant.
Again, like I said, I burned through a lot of topics last night. Lots of topics. I had so much prepared. It's good. The premium episode is fucking good this week, I think.
It's very long. You're in for an extra treat. If
you
subscribe.
Yeah. Did you hear the thing about Pete Davidson? He called PETA.
Oh, yeah, because he was pissed because they were giving him shit about his dog dying.
He's like, hey, I appreciate it if you leave me alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really have anything other than I wrote it down.
It is kind of sad, though. Like, how do all these celebrities have these... I mean, I get that it's like a normal everyday thing, like animals dying. But at the same time, how do these animals have like an animal for like 6 months and then it's dead?
I mean, I think what we're all talking about here is JoJo Siwa.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's like literally the first person that popped in my mind.
What?
But how does that happen?
What kind of dog did she have?
It was... I don't know exactly what kind of dog it was. I just saw a picture of it. It was... maybe like a little Shih Tzu or something. It was like one of those really fluffy, like curly haired little dogs.
She looks like...
It was gray and white.
You know...
Well, mostly white with like gray.
Yeah. I want to make a reference that no one will get except you, Kate, but I feel like JoJo Siwa would hang out with the witches downstairs.
100%.
And I feel like she's going to have a very similar body shape to one of the witches. The redheaded witch. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Give it 5 or 6 years. But
But I don't know, because you know how like celebrities, like if you're paying to have a personal trainer and nutritionist all the time, maybe you won't get that.
do you think she's paying for a personal nutritionist and somebody like that all the time?
She used to be like a professional dancer, right? That's how she got her start with.
You know, but here's my
Dance moms.
I'm not being critical of women's bodies. I would never do that, Kate. But I feel like the dancers and the runners, and not so much the runners, but dancers are the ones who rest on their laurels, and they're like, I'm always going to be in amazing shape. And then they forget how many calories like dancing burns. And then they just continue to eat like they ate when they were dancing. I'm a hip hop dancer.
I can do this. It's fine.
Yeah. And also too, you can wear baggier clothes when you're a hip hop dancer. You can hide it. You know what I mean?
Very true.
But I would never speak about a woman's body.
Well, my mom, when she was pregnant with me, because she was still in high school, she just wore baggy clothes to hide it from her parents. We didn't know
she
for
just
like
went through
6 months.
She went through like a Jinko skater stage.
Yeah, she just wore like extra large t-shirts and fucking like super baggy,
and what's
like
funny
carpenter
is
jeans.
you were born in 93, so your mom was probably wearing like a XXX Tweety Bird t-shirt where Tweety Bird had like a backwards hat on.
No, my mom is like the type that will like refuse to wear children's characters or anything like in reference to like a children's anything an adult.
But what you should have said there,
trashy.
What you should have said there is yes, and she also did this. Joke, joke, joke. Laugh, laugh, laugh. Kill time. Instead, you were like, no.
I'm just saying.
I know
my
she
mom would not appreciate it.
Shout out to Jamie.
If I ever accused her of wearing a Tweety Bird shirt.
I bet she has a Tweety Bird shirt on right now. Listen to this. I bet she's like, how do they know? It's like, did you know what I'm talking about? The Tweety Bird Sylvester, where they were wearing like jean jackets with their like arms crossed, and they were saying like, "What's up with you, cuz?"
Oh my god!
Remember that?
Yeah, didn't they make like a movie where they were all like hip hop characters?
Space Jam?
Is that what that was?
I don't know. Did you ever see I never saw Space Jam.
No.
I didn't care about Looney Tunes or basketball, so it was like the perfect storm of me not wanting to see a movie.
I
just remember Michael Jordan. There was like a clip I saw, and I was like, Michael Jordan's the worst. He's the greatest athlete of all time, which gives him the hubris to think he can be an actor. And like he's
bad.
He's in the movie, and he's like, I don't know, Bugs. What do you think we should do next? Oh no, there are monsters here. Bill Murray, hi.
Bill Murray, yeah.
Bill Murray's with Khalees, by the way.
We already said that.
When?
The other day, and you were like, yeah, that's common knowledge. Everybody knows that, Caitlin.
You're confusing personal conversation with podcast conversation, I think.
Well,
right? We didn't have that conversation on the podcast, did
I thought we did. Maybe not. Maybe I am. You know what?
Yeah, babe.
I've had a hard week.
Yeah.
I don't need you to attack me like this.
Okay, we switched. We pivoted now. We're no longer on the news. I'm on BET Network. It's showtime at the Apollo, Kate. Are you ready? Let's see what's going on.
Those are white people.
Rosie, what do you do for a living?
Well, I'm a current student at Newport Pacific High, so
Woo!
I'm trying to get an endorsed diploma so I could go to a good college.
Oh, no, she's not white.
And I just recently
What's an
quit my
endorsed
previous
diploma?
job.
Do you see how he's like, hurry up?
I'm gonna have a new job coming up.
Now, what do you hope to do when you finish high school? What do you hope to
She's
do?
in high school?
Attend Grand County University.
Grand
GCU!
University.
Isn't that right down the street?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you going to do for us tonight?
Well, let me address this to some of my family here. So,
Oh, no.
I basically want to dedicate this song essentially for God, because He always been there for me. He always have
Oh, my God.
out in every aspect of my life.
Do you think she's going to be
So,
good?
I mean,
Because you know the
things
premise of
took
the show,
a lot.
Kate?
My
What
family-
is this
Basically, it's the Apollo Theater, and you go up, and it's like a talent show. It's like a talent search. And there's a guy named the Sandman. If you're bombing, the crowd will fucking boo you off the stage, and then the Sandman will come out with a hook and take you off the stage.
Okay. Now we're ready. Y'all please just put your hands together for Rosa.
Oh, no. What do you think? Is this going to be good or bad?
No.
Do you hear the crowd? I'm so nervous for this lady. She's walking in the center of the stage. Boo!
Still, Jehovah God is with you.
Jehovah God? Is that what
Jehovah God. Oh, that's nice.
Be still, Jehovah.
So she has lipstick on, and then, like, what? She took, like, an eyeliner pen around her lips?
That's lip liner.
Okay.
But it's like just brown. That used to be like a look back then.
Please say Jehovah.
Jehovah God is with you.
Oh. God, cut her off. Okay, so we'll keep this on. She's not getting booed off. It's funny when the people suck and they're like, "Boo, get off the stage." It'll be like a child. Babe,
They'll do that to like a little kid.
Kate is like a moth to a light right now. As soon as you turn the TV on, she's just like, "I'm checked out." No, she's really getting into it. Ugh. You know, do you think people are clapping because it's like a God thing?
And they're just like, they're super religious too.
Well, I mean, I think like traditionally the Apollo Theater is like a very like, yeah, they would be supportive of this.
Then yeah, that's probably what it is. They're just like, ooh yeah, love me some gospel.
Honestly, man, I would be like, boo, get off the stage.
This is boring. This is
Yeah.
BET. I thought BET would be much more entertaining.
Well, babe,
than
this is live at the Apollo, and this is also on the free Samsung TV Plus app. So they're not really filling it with like quality content. They're just filling the time. You know what I mean?
I see.
So anyway, let's turn the BET down. I mean, BET for us, by us, right?
By us.
Yeah, by us.
You made it?
Yeah, babe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What if? I mean, would you be shocked? Didn't somebody just buy BET? Like somebody famous?
You could be correct. I'm not sure. I think you're right, actually. Wasn't it like a rapper or something?
DeMar Hamlin bought BET.
He's still alive?
No.
Is Jamie Foxx dead yet?
I don't know, man. There's like, it's got to be
Because
bad.
I feel like I hear like one, like I'll read something where it's like, he's doing great. He's out playing pickleball. And then the next day they're like, he's had 7 strokes. And I'm just like, so is he good? Or?
And it's always a quote from some. Jason Bateman says he talked to Jamie Foxx 2 days ago. And he said, all good.
Oh, good. He sounded great.
And then like a day later, Mike Tyson's like, Jamie Foxx is dead. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Jamie Foxx is a talented guy, right? Whoa, this is a aggressive commercial.
Yeah, what's she doing? Pubic hair and skin.
Pubic hair and skin. No, and she was like, they had her like
rubbing her back.
Shot up. I did a commercial one time for like an MRI. Did I ever tell you about this? Mm-mm. Shot a commercial. I was a male model for a while. Hard to believe, but I shot.
No, Grant, you used to be cute.
Yeah, babe. I know. Thanks a lot. What happened? It's funny. This is like a. Anyway, there's this MRI spot or whatever for some cancer treatment center, and I did this MRI thing, and they had me come, and I had to, put on the gown.
Had you come?
Had me come. Pause.
Ooh.
Yeah, I came in the machine. I was like, I get in there, and they were like, "All right, action," and I'm like, "You want me to jerk off now?"
And then it just spun around.
Yeah,
it was like centrifuge.
No, but I had to put on the gown, and I was probably like 18, 19, and it was a local TV commercial. It was going to air everywhere. And when I was in great shape, really good shape, but I put on the gown, and I still had my nipple rings in, and they were like, do you have any piercings or anything? Because this is a magnetic machine, MRI or whatever. So I was like, okay. And so I took out the nipple rings, and then my nipples just got like so hard. Because it was just cold and I didn't have my nipple rings in, so it was like contracting, and you could see. That's all you could see in the gown was just like bing, two sweet nips, and then I didn't have underwear on. Like I didn't wear underwear that day for some reason. I can't remember why, but I got in the gown, and then they were like, "All right, lay on the table," and I'm like, "Okay," and I lay on the table, and then they're shooting from my feet up, and I'm just like, fuck, they're just gonna see my balls and like asshole, up the thing. And then we spent like an hour doing it, and I just had to lay there, and then I had to like sit up and shake my head at the doctor and like shake his hand and stuff. And then whoa, we're gonna check back in with Apollo in a second, but they never ended up airing the commercial. I never saw it, and I think it was because when they saw like the raw footage, it was just like nipples and penis.
Like, this is very sexual.
Very sexual advertisement. Okay, so let's check back in with Apollo.
But did you still get paid?
Yeah, I still got paid. Yeah, I got the day rate or whatever. But I used to do like bridal shows and stuff.
That's funny.
This guy is crazy looking.
Announce your first name.
Kamral Muhammad.
Kamral Muhammad. Okay.
His name is Kamral Muhammad.
Kamral sounds like a grocery store.
Shamwow.
Originally from Trinidad, but I live in Brooklyn.
Okay.
Brooklyn! Hova! Right, babe?
Ja.
What do you do for a living, bro?
I'm a hairstylist.
Did you just giggle?
Yeah. Steve Harvey's like, come on, man.
What you gonna do for us tonight?
Oh, Jennifer Holiday.
Oh,
Jennifer Holiday.
Yes. Here we go.
Hey.
Is this guy going to be good, babe?
I'm telling you.
I don't think he is.
You ain't
And I am telling you're my best man I ever know. You see, there's just no way, no way. Out on the mountain,
Ooh.
yeah, scream and shout. You can say what you want. I'm not walking out.
God damn. You know who he looks like? He looks like Zendaya. No, not Zendaya. Who's the Sanjay? Who was the kid from American Idol that looked like him? The teenager?
Which?
Sanjaya?
I don't know. Like, what season of American Idol?
I don't know. There's like 40 seasons. There's one kid who stands out. He was like a huge star and then he fell off. God damn. He could sing.
Everybody's standing up. Now
Yeah,
they're getting
everybody
too tired,
stood up.
because they're sitting back down.
That's so cool. I wish I was talented. I wish like we could do a live podcast and I'd just come out and be like,
And you'd sound like
and
that.
you'd be like, Grant, what are you going to do today on the podcast? And I just go, Kate, I'm going to make a bunch of gay jokes. And then the crowd just stands up.
Standing ovation.
You standing ovation immediately. We're at RJ Cigars live. live at RJ's Cigars. I want to do a live podcast at the cigar shop.
I know, you said that.
I know. I'm serious about it. And manifesting is real, Kate.
Well, then why didn't you ask the guy who owns it?
I don't want him to reject me. And then I can't go back there. I have to buy cigars somewhere else.
You're like, where do I go now?
You're supposed to inhale every puff of a cigar, right?
No.
Just take it in.
I don't think so.
Oh, I'm just kidding. I don't do that.
That
What else, Kate? I don't want to edit this episode, so let's keep the conversation moving, sweetheart.
I got really bad sunburn yesterday.
Yeah, Kate's sick from a sunburn.
I don't know if I'm sick. I'm just very tired.
Very tired. Well, I mean, your body's repairing itself, babe.
My whole skin just feels like brush burn.
You're going to be flaky. What was that? Was that Gold Member?
Yeah, where he would just save his skin in the jar.
Would he eat it?
Yes. He'd eat some of them, but then he had like a little, remember he had like a little, it was like a little pill case or whatever.
Yeah, and then he'd put...
And he'd like take the skin flakes and he's like, ooh, that one's a keeper. And he put it in his little jar.
Well, we got another contestant.
Pretty sure you could tell us something. Where you from?
Is he a funeral
I
director?
was born in Savannah, Georgia, raised in Jamaica, Queens, New York.
You don't need this here. What you do for a living, Keith Preacher Brown?
I'm a motivational speaker, a dazzling master of ceremony, a prolific speechwriter, and a spoken word artist.
Hell yeah. Confidence. I like that.
Why am I wasting my time?
Dude, BET rules.
His suit is so funny looking. Like
Steve
how long
Harvey?
it is. Yeah.
Dude, Steve Harvey's suits are insane. He probably designed that. Here we go. What's he going to do? Is he going to be good?
God created you so you may sit at his table. America often acts like Cain and forces you to be able. Brother System classifies you as insane. System media says you don't use your brains, pretending the dark children are the only ones selling crack cocaine.
2 hours later, he's just still going. I mean, he's fucking good. I don't know if I'd bring this to a talent show.
Right? I'm like, but you did say he was a spoken word artist because I was like, what is
Yeah,
this
I guess that's true.
Some beatnik shit over here.
The tree is in the ground. Dude, he fucking attacked hugged Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Actually, good for him. I like that. That was pretty cool.
Look at that girl. She's wearing a jersey in the back. Just says 100%.
There's just, we look into the crowd and your mom is just sitting there wearing an oversized Tweety Bird t-shirt.
Jean jacket.
She's like, preach on. Showtime with Apollo. I don't know why we haven't been watching this pretty much every episode. This is the new podcast. Kate and I just watched Showtime with the Apollo because there's like 400 seasons of it.
I was going to say, how old is this show?
Pretty old. There's actually a really cool concert series.
As old as me.
Do you remember Sinbad?
I've heard of it.
Sinbad's a comedian. He was did you ever see the movie Blank Check? Anyway, Kate hasn't. But he was a comedic actor and comedian. And he was like, he did a lot of kids movies. He did a lot of fun stuff, but he also was like a funny adult comedian. But he had a thing on, I think it was BET.
Where the guy hits the little kid on his bicycle?
Yes, and he writes him a blank check.
Yeah,
I think
I've seen that movie.
He's like he's the limo driver, or he's like the assistant in that movie.
I've seen that movie.
Yeah. So anyway, he had a show on BET called Sinbad Summer Jam, and it's so fucking badass. He just had like all these concerts in Jamaica and filmed them for BET, and he's just there like hanging out. And he'll be like, everybody, Shaka Khan. And then they'll just cut to him and he's just in the backstage just dancing. But like kissing on women, touching them. It's funny, like they'll cut away to him and he's like checking out a lady. And then like the next shot, he's got like his arm around her. And just as it progresses, he just fucking Me Too's her. I was assaulted on the set of Sinbad's Summer Jam in Kingston Bay, Jamaica. Kate. What else? What do you got going on? Hello?
Well, I mean, after my major life update.
Yeah, I mean, that is pretty important. www.terribleperson.theo.com.
I'm not really doing a whole lot.
Yeah, you're kind of just chilling.
I'm just hanging out.
Kate's got a few days off, if you know what I mean. A couple days.
Yeah.
She's going to be watching a lot of Showtime at the Apollo over the next 4 to 6 weeks.
You know, I don't know how much of it I'll be watching.
Degrassi? We have Degrassi? We have a Degrassi?
The Next Generation.
On demand? That's the one with Drake, though, right? Oh, study break in progress. We'll resume episode in 43 seconds. If this is your first week of How to Become a Terrible Person, this is normally not.
Is that show still on? I feel like they have a
Degrassi?
Yeah, I feel like they have a new one. So I don't know if that's like the new one
it's
or
Euphoria.
the one that we watched.
New Degrassi is Euphoria.
Yeah, for real.
It's fucking. I mean, but honestly, I don't understand that Euphoria obsession. We talk about it in the premium episode, but that new The Weeknd show. Also, The Weeknd wants people to call him Abel now. Okay. You did, like, dude. You did the Super Bowl. You did the Super Bowl as The Weeknd. You are The Weeknd forever, right?
Yeah, like one of the most watched.
Yeah, man.
Like television programs of all time.
Who do you want to do the Super Bowl halftime next, babe?
Who even fucking cares anymore, honestly?
I think Harry Styles, they're talking about that he's going to be the guy to get it.
Oh. See, that would be great.
You think so?
That would be like a halftime show worth watching.
Really?
Yes.
Don't you
There's a true artist.
Well, don't you think it's
not fucking I'm going to run around in my fucking red fucking snowsuit.
Who did that?
I don't know.
Seriously.
Rihanna.
Oh yeah. I'm never gonna. Yeah.
Like the big, like the great, like the best thing about that performance, which I didn't even give a fuck about, was like her showing off her baby bump. Like other than that, there was nothing memorable.
Yeah,
about
she
it.
didn't even take her boobs out.
There was like, I'm gonna show off my baby bump, and then I'm gonna powder my nose with this Fenty compact, and everyone's gonna think I'm fucking the hottest shit in the world.
Do you remember when Justin Timberlake sexually assaulted Janet Jackson on live TV? And
I remember when he ripped her
and took her whole titty out and was like
her panel on.
What if we just rewrote history? Remember when Justin Timberlake took Janet Jackson's whole titty out and then put it in his mouth and was like?
Didn't everyone say that was like
what
staged? They did it on purpose.
Well, they said no, we didn't know it was going to pull off like that, and then you had to rehearse that because also too, who has an outfit that just has tear off boobs,
like a detachable
boob, and also who wears a nipple ring that looks like that? Just you know, if you didn't know your nipple was coming out, why would you put that in?
I don't know. What did it look like?
It was like a normal barbell, and then around it had like a sun. It was like covered the whole areola area. They planned it. It's bullshit. They totally were like, we're going to pull your titty out.
So you couldn't see actual like nip?
No, you saw the nipple, but you saw the piercing through the nipple.
And then like the sun part like went around her nip?
Yeah, but you could still, I mean, you knew what was going on. It wasn't like, oh, that's covered up. It was like, that is a weird, and it was kind of on a lot of people weren't really hip to nipple rings and stuff, so they were like, what the fuck is that? Like, it wasn't like what I have. Like,
you have a bionic boob?
Yeah, it's like, are you a robot? Is that a button? Do I push that?
Is she a sex doll?
Janet Jackson's sex doll? Janet, you know what? That's a family that had a tough time. The Jacksons.
Why? Because their dad was abusive?
Because Michael was just so talented. They just couldn't.
They all lived in his shadow.
They just lived in their shadow. Even, isn't it crazy that, like, if you really, really, really think about it, that Michael Jackson may or may not have molested hundreds of kids, right? But people are still like, goddamn, play Billie Jean. You know what I mean? Like, Black or White, love that song. Like, even people who, and then there's the people who say, every time I listen to a Michael Jackson song, I donate $5 to the child blah 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 protection fund. Do you?
No.
How often? I mean, also too, you go into Target, dude. I'm sure Target, actually not anymore, probably, but you go into like retail stores who are like toting how inclusivity and pride and all this stuff and all these things that are like pro people empowerment, and they're like playing songs by fucking child molesters. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, like I'm sure, like, especially during the month of February.
This is a pretty good episode. There's Drake. Drake's on Degrassi right now.
Okay, so this is the one that we watched. Well, I watched.
You've seen this one? Oh, I mean, you like the show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she's the girl from 90210.
The girl I dated in high school loved Degrassi, and she was an actress, and she was like, "I'm gonna be in Degrassi someday."
Bitch, you're not Canadian.
Is that a prereq to be on the show?
Well, all the people on the show are Canadian. Like I think it's filmed in like Toronto or something.
Toronto, Canada?
Yes.
Canada?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but like Drake's from Canada.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, all the people on the show are Canadian. And you'll notice it when they say sorry.
Sorry.
It's
sorry I wore my Tweety Bird oversized
sorry,
t-shirt
Mom.
to school today.
Sorry, Mom.
I forgot I had a uniform I had to wear. Sorry about that.
I didn't mean to suck that guy's dick by the river.
Is that the type of shit they did there?
Yeah, Emma, one of the characters, the blonde girl in this show.
That girl?
No. I don't remember what her name is in this show. She's Darcy in 90210.
So,
but anyways,
she gave a guy a blowjob?
Yeah, Emma, she gave a guy a blowjob like in his like shitty van, and it was literally like down by a river. Like they were like partying down by a river, and he had his van down there or whatever. And so she like goes in the van, gives him head, and then like later on in the episode you find out she got gonorrhea.
So that's like the conflict in the episode.
Yeah, like don't give some guy head in a van down by the river, you're gonna get gonorrhea.
Does gonorrhea go away if you take like antibiotics? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, it's like.
But she like it was like weird because she like had gonorrhea like in her mouth.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Like, is that where you normally get it?
I think it's.
But it was like in her throat. So it's like she had like a sore throat like in the show and stuff, and then you find out it's because she had gonorrhea.
I remember one time I had, I had like sores in the back of my throat.
Was it strep throat?
Well, I thought it was. I literally it was like, oh fuck, I got an STD or some crazy shit.
Were you even having sex at this point, or were you just paranoid?
No, I like just kissed a girl. I was like, I'm gonna die of an STD, and yeah, it turned out
I have HIV.
I got HIV from kissing this girl at school.
So funny.
No, and then I like thought I was dying, and I was like, how I'm gonna kick this STD. I didn't tell anybody, but I was also like 17. And I was thinking, like, I know what I'll do. I'll drink a gallon of orange juice. And so I drank a gallon of orange juice thinking, like, this vitamin C shit's going to be nuts.
It's gonna kill whatever virus I got.
This whatever STD I have, it's going to fucking get in there and knock it out. This Minute Maid garbage orange juice. And so it was the one that, like, in the orange plastic thing, like, the handle. And I was just drinking right out of the thing. And then I got through the whole thing. And then my stomach goes blah, 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 blah.
I was going to say, that must be like really hard on your stomach, all the acid.
I had the most insanely painful diarrhea I've ever.
Yeah, because it's just citric acid.
Citric acid, and it felt like literally I could feel like the pulp coming out.
It's trying to like eat its way through your asshole.
And it felt like shards of glass coming out and just like that. And I was like, oh. And then I was at work. And my dad, like I never called in sick basically at the funeral home. And I just was there with this fucking awful diarrhea. And then my stomach was so upset. And I also was scared I had HIV and was dying. And basically one
of Grant's worst days ever.
Yeah, the lady who was receptionist, Betty, she was like doing a Subway run. And I was like, Betty, can you give me Subway? And she was like, well, what do you want? I know your stomach's upset. And I was like, give me a turkey sandwich. Just give me toppings that aren't acidic or whatever. And she was like, okay, I got it. And so she comes back, and I get my sandwich, and I open it up, and it's just wheat bread, turkey, and provolone cheese.
Aww.
No mustard, no toppings. And I was like, you dumb bitch. I was so mad because I was like, yeah, my stomach's upset, but I want to enjoy this sandwich. I'm going to take the time to eat it and then shit it out 5 minutes later. But yeah, so she just got me turkey and cheese.
She want to upset your stomach more.
Yeah, sweet lady.
Betty.
She's dead now.
Well.
She died while I was working there. And she was 40 something.
Isn't she like the one who died in her sleep or something?
No, she had an aneurysm, just fell down in the bed.
Oh, that's right.
Just like she's told her husband, she was like, I'm going to go to the other room and get a thing. And then he just heard like a thud crash. She just was on the ground.
That's sad.
Yeah, when I picked her up, they had all these tubes in her head and shit.
It's weird because not like I know a bunch of people, but I've that lady and then a lady that my mom worked with because she used to be a teacher. So like her old assistant principal that she used to have, his wife, they were like younger too, like in their 40s. She was like she like traveled for work and did like a lot of speaking engagement type things.
Yeah.
And she was like at one of her like speaking engagement things, like I don't know, getting ready to do it or something. And I guess she like, had an aneurysm and died when she was like in a different state. And I'm like, that's crazy. And then also my grandpa's, like his best friend, he like moved out to Arizona too. And then he like opened his restaurant in Sedona and he lived there with his wife. Like they like lived on the top part and then the bottom part was like the restaurant. And he had like an aneurysm like in his restaurant. Like his wife just found him like laying on the floor.
I always think what it would be like if you were on top of like a building and you were like a tourist and like you just had like some trivial fight with like your wife or your kids or something about, I don't want to go see Lion King. I want to go see the producers. What a fucking bitch. Like, and then you just walk over the edge and then you have an aneurysm and you fall off the building, but everybody thinks you jumped off the building.
They all think that you committed suicide.
They're like, damn, he was so pissed about Lion King, dude.
That's Emma, the girl that
Which one? Blonde or bang?
Blonde.
Yeah, she looks like she's got some gonorrhea in her throat. There's Jimmy.
There's a Drake in his wheelchair.
His name's not Jimmy?
I said Drake.
His name is Jimmy. I was like, I thought his name was Jimmy though.
No, I was just.
His
name is Jimmy.
You know what's funny is Drake on the show has the highest, weirdest postured wheelchair I've ever seen. I've never seen anybody who has a wheelchair that sits that high up and looks that. I don't know.
Well, that's a Canadian wheelchair.
Oh, that's why.
It's special.
Canadian wheelchairs are different.
Yeah, it's that universal health care.
Well, all right. I think we got a lot done here. We got Lenovo WHAT Pad. That's how we started the episode. And
they got nicer wheelchairs.
Nice wheelchairs in Canada. We pretty much
allow for better posture.
We covered all the topics here on how to become a terrible person free. So head on over to www.terribleperson.co. Sign up for the premium episodes. There's like fucking 50 some now.
That's the guy she got gonorrhea from.
Oh, that checks out. Go over there. Sign up for the episodes. It's $2 a month. Go listen to the episode this week. It is about twice the length of this episode, and we get into some shit. Again, we're not going to get into it here, but Kate had a life-changing week, and I think you will be entertained by the episode. And it's edited a little bit. I beeped out stuff for full disclosure because it needed to be beeped out. I was kind of coming off. I was saying some mean stuff. I did leave some mean stuff in. But I took out some of the really mean stuff that honestly, after I said it, was funny, but made me uncomfortable.
Listening back to it, you're
yes.
like, ooh.
Because I'm like, was it funny enough to say? And yes, it was. But we were blowing off steam because Kate and I were both pissed off.
Yeah.
So
rightfully so.
Rightfully so. www.terribleperson.co. Go there now. Thank you so much for listening. Everybody have a great, safe weekend. Happy Father's Day.
Yeah, have a great Father's Day to all you daddies out there.
All you fucking hot daddies. Yeah, also, too, just a heads up, if you have a device that's listening, like a Siri, and you go listen to this week's premium episode, I got a little crazy with Siri. I apologize. Your phone's going to be going nuts.
You should have done it with Alexa, too. You should have first done it so you got, like, you hit everyone.
Hey,
you know?
Alexa, show me pictures of gay guys kissing. Thank you, Alexa. All right. What's for dinner? What do you want for dinner? Anything sound good? I'm making dinner tonight, I guess.
I kind of think that...
Thai food? Okay.
Oh, you're going to make Thai food? Wow. I didn't know you were such a skilled, world-renowned chef.
I would buy Thai food.
I would buy Thai.
I'd be willing to buy Thai food tonight.
I was going to say that pasta stuff, but...
Ooh, the sausage stuff?
Yeah, with
Fuck
the
yeah.
spinach and the tomato.
Hell yeah. All right, I'll do that. That sounds really good. Okay, everybody, thank you for listening. Have a great week.
Grant's excited to make dinner now.
Yeah, I enjoy making this. So, everybody, goodbye.
Bye.